lived on the ground for just long enough to lose all of the features that help you live in a tree, and then went back to living at the tops of trees. They have no opposing thumb. Their tail just hangs limply down the back. It can't be used to grip. The locals will tell you if you're out looking for tree kangaroos, you keep an ear out because they make quite a distinctive noise as they fall out of the tree and hit the ground. Yeah, for an animal that lives at the top of trees, not very good climbers at all. So very strange. There's a statue out the front of the cafe. I'll give you a bit of an idea of what you're looking for too, guys. Now there is a second wallaby species found in here as well too, paddy melons. Very cute little rainforest wallabies about this big. They are pretty shy, so if you're doing the walks, particularly in the groups, it doesn't hurt you. But yeah, very cute. Like I said earlier at the wallabies, one of my first jobs when I moved up here, looking after a wallaby enclosure, giving a talk on them every day. I'd only been in the area about 10 days and I've never even heard of paddy melons. And I'm giving my little talk on wallabies, and I had a cutie pie little girl, little 5-year-old, turned around and said something to me about paddy melons and a restaurant. And she was saying she'd seen paddy melons at a restaurant in Coranda. So I kind of just caught melon and restaurant, and I've turned around and gone, "Ah, oh, paddy melons, yeah, they're delicious." And I've got this horrified look from this little girl. About 20 minutes later, I'm in the boys' up room where, "Psst, what's a paddy melon?" Cute little rainforest wallaby about that big. Like, whoops. Yeah, that little girl wouldn't even look me in the eye for the rest of her holiday. I was the horrible man who ate cute little wallabies. But yeah, keep an eye out. They are very cute, the little paddy melons. But yeah, just a couple of beautiful patches of rainforest to go and explore too, boys. Now it is also another chance for a swim. It's the Malanda Town swimming pool where they run their swimming carnivals and all that sort of stuff, but it's a bit of an unusual one. Not too many town swimming pools anywhere have a waterfall one end and a sandy beach down the other end, so it's quite an interesting town swimming pool. The water can often have a bit of a milky or dirty sort of look to it. Don't be put off at all, guys. It's actually really clean water. The cloudiness is caused something to do with limestone and volcanic ash a bit further upstream. The council did big water quality tests not that long ago, and yeah, the water at Malanda here is actually way cleaner than a Milla where you've just been swimming. So yeah, if you're thinking about a swim, don't be put off if it does have a bit of a milky, cloudy, sort of dirty look to it. Totally natural effect, and it's actually really clean water. Again, you can get right under the waterfall. If you're thinking about going for a swim, it's often worth going and having a chat to Paul in the cafe. They'll tell you all the waterfall tricks. You can jump off the waterfall. Paul's got a spot where he gets a waterfall massage most days. So yeah, how does that hit Paul up at the cafe if you want the tricks on the waterfall? And yeah, beautiful cafe for lunch for those that have got to buy lunch too, guys. Before I give the cafe a spruik, I should just declare I am pretty much a paid employee of the cafe. I generally get paid my wages in kangaroo pies, and it's a very handsome wage indeed. If you haven't tried kangaroo, guys, beautiful place to try it down here. Yeah, it's not a particularly out there meat, but it is fairly easy to stuff it up. So they're beautiful pies, kangaroo burgers, stuff like that here. And it's a bit of a long story to it. And if anyone wants the long story, hit me up today. But don't ever think you're doing a bad thing by having a kangaroo burger. It's the total opposite. You're actually doing the environment in Australia a big favour choosing kangaroo over beef. So yeah, don't think you're doing an ethically bad thing having kangaroo. It's the total opposite. Yeah, green non-vegetarians or specifically eat kangaroo. And as I said, if you want the long story, hit me up. But yeah, definitely don't think, no need to feel guilty eating kangaroo. It's the total opposite. But yeah, loads of more normal stuff too, guys. The cafe is also licensed if you want some beer or wine, cider with lunch. Beautiful desserts.